So when I got back to the jail, the police put me in a medical cell, which wasn't really a medical cell. It was just a little one-man cell, you know what I mean? My face was pretty reconstructed. I sat up front in medical for about 2 months, healing in a holding cell. And during this time, there was a big white dude covered in tattoos, but he was coming off morphine. Well, they happened to put him in the cell with me because they didn't want to send him back to GP or anything. So he was in a cell with me, and like I said, it wasn't nothing but a little one man cell. And they had him cooped up in there with me for a couple of days. But during this time, the DA had offered 10 years in prison to me. That was the only offer they'd offered was 10 years DOC. And it was the first time I'd ever been in trouble, so I start talking to this dude and I'm asking him questions. I'm asking him if he's ever been to prison and stuff like that. And he told me he's been there 3 times. And, after that, that kind of changed my life a little bit, just knowing that I was in the right place. You know what I mean? I begged God and I pleaded. I asked him to help me and get me through the mess and through the storm. And I believed that if I relied on him every day, you know what I mean, that he would really get me out and he would make a way. But you see, I wasn't living like that before the situation I was in, so it was pretty hypocritical of me, and I understand why. He didn't help me in the way that I wanted it, you know what I mean? But anyways, after I healed up, it was time for me to go back to the back in GP, which is where I wanted to go all along. Well, I didn't want to be held up in medical, but I had to heal. You know what I mean? That was basically segregation, anyways, is what it was. They didn't know where to take me, and I could hear them going back and forth talking about taking me to PC. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm not going to PC. And they said, you're not in fear for your life? And I was like, no. But I was pretty fucked up and I had to go to medical. So they let me go to the back, but they didn't let me go back to the same unit. They sent me to a Fed unit. So Omogi County has a contract to hold federal inmates. So there's a unit dedicated just for them. And for whatever reason, they put me in there with them. Make sure to like and follow for more.